now talking about a financial crisis in Lebanon. Do you believe that they need an IMF bailout in that country?
Well, it's something we're discussing. We discussed that this morning with the IMF at the G7. I hosted our first G7 meeting here today. The U.S. has the leadership on the G7 this year. We discussed many IMF programs. That was one of them. And it's something that we look forward to the IMF working on. So Lebanon is an area where we'd like to see both political and economic stability.
They signaled to me, the IMF, last week, that without strong U.S. support, it would be very difficult to put in place a bailout package. Does Lebanon have that support from the United States?
Well, first of all, I don't like to refer to these things as bailout packages. These are really economic programs that you have to start with. The country has an economic program that they're willing to institute that's going to make the debt sustainable. So this isn't about bailing out existing creditors or bailing out the economy. The IMF is really there to support the economy and the politicians if they're willing to make the hard economic choices to move forward and strengthen their economy, which I think will be good for the people of Lebanon. And it's too early for us to tell whether they're willing to do that or not.
It's a tough one, isn't it? Because obviously Hezbollah is a political party in Lebanon, in spite of the fact that they're a designated terror organization elsewhere, and that the majority of their funding comes from Iran. And obviously maximum pressure has had an impact. When you take a step back and think about the message to the Lebanese people in the midst of this economic crisis coming from the United States, this isn't just about scoring points on Iran, is it?
No, I think our message to the people in Lebanon is the same as the message to our people in Iran. We want to see them have a bright economic future. Our sanctions and our programs are really about stopping terrorist activities. In the case of Iran, it's our determination that they never have nuclear weapons. And these sanctions are working. If it weren't for these sanctions, Iran would be spreading even more terrorist activities in the region and having more money to fund it.